Hey, it's Reef by the Sea, and how are you doing? First off, before I do this review, I just want to thank everyone who has subscribed to my channel. I am a small YouTube channel, and I am still learning a lot, especially regarding these talking head videos regarding lighting, audio, shooting the video, and even my travel videos. I'm still trying to learn how to correctly get my audio set and use my GoPro correctly. I just want to say thank you again for anyone who has viewed my channel, liked it, and subscribed. Thanks again, it is much appreciated. Also, I want to apologize for the lack of content lately. I just recovered from COVID-19. Both my wife and I, my son and his girlfriend, contracted COVID-19. Just want to tell everyone it is real. It was probably, for at least my wife and I, it's probably the worst body aches we have ever experienced, and we've had the flu many times. So I know it varies from person to person on how severe it can be. I'm just very lucky that my wife and I and my son and his girlfriend had no significant issues and no hospitalizations. So let's go ahead and get to the review. As you may notice on a lot of the talking head videos on YouTube, a lot of people use accent or background light or lights. These lights are used to cause separation or spice up your video and add some nice color to it. Or at least that's my opinion. You may have noticed on most of my videos, I do have a background light. This light is a portable small unit made by WeLight. I've actually really been impressed with it. It does have 16 colors and it is very bright for a small unit. I wanted to up my background lighting, so I went on Amazon and looked at different types of floodlights. Since I'm on a budget, I went on Amazon and the cheapest ones I can find are made by a company called Drosbey. Drosbey sells a pair of 30-watt RGB LED lights. These LED lights have 16 colors and they have 4 modes. The 4 modes are flash, strobe, fade, and smooth. You can use these Drosbey lights indoors or outdoors. They are IP66 waterproof. So let's go ahead and unbox one of the lights. So it does come with one remote that controls both of the LED lights. It comes with a one-page user manual. And here's the lighting unit. It's nicely bubble wrapped and also has a foam protection thing on the screen, I guess to help prevent it from cracking or getting any scratches during transport, which is nice. So this is the LED light or the floodlight. As you can see, it's a 30-watt IP66 rated. It's actually pretty heavy for how cheap it is. It looks like it's an aluminum or metal backing. I'm not exactly sure. It does come with a plug-in cord. On this remote, I'm sure if you purchase any type of cheap RGB lighting kit from anywhere, you'll notice it looks exactly the same as most remotes out there. On the top, you have the 2 buttons here to control the brightness. You have your off and on switch. You have your 16 colors you can choose from, your RGB lighting. Also has white. And here are the modes where you can go from. You have flash, strobe, fade, or smooth. So let's go ahead and plug in both lights and see what improvements it can make to this video. So I went ahead and turned off my usual background light. So let's go ahead and see what these lights can do to the video. Amazon, turn on the accent lights. So what do you guys think? I basically set this side to kind of like a cyan color and this side to kind of like a pink or light purple color. As I mentioned before, it does come with one remote to control both lights. One thing I noticed is you definitely have to point the remote right at the light that you want to change the color, which isn't too bad, but I'll go and show you. I'm gonna go ahead and change this side to green. And let me go ahead and change this side to yellow. So the remote does work good. It's a little finicky, but overall for $30 for 2 lights, it's not too bad. I'm gonna go ahead and change the lights back to the colors that I was using before. And let's go ahead and go through the different modes. Let's go ahead and check out flash on this side. Flash on this side. So as you can see, it's kind of cycling through the colors. And let's go ahead and try strobe now. So that's strobe, which looks very similar to flash, so I'm not exactly sure what the difference is. Let's go ahead and try fade. To me, the flash, strobe, and fade look pretty similar. Let's go ahead and set to smooth. So smooth, it looks like it's cycling the lights a little bit faster. But really on flash, strobe, and fade, I thought I'd see a big difference, but they all kind of look the same to me. Again, I didn't notice much difference between, actually, smooth looks like it goes the fastest. So I was kind of surprised on that. I thought it'd be a smoother transition. Definitely gonna have to play with these lights a little bit more, trying to figure them out. It is my first time using them, so I do apologize. They do all look the same to me. Let's go ahead and set the lights back to a solid color. So one thing I noticed is the remote. It's very finicky. When I try to turn the units on and off, as soon as I turned one unit off, it would not come back in. I had to unplug it for at least 30 seconds and then it came back on. And I also noticed when you use any of the modes, you couldn't get out of the modes with the remote. So I definitely have to play around with it a little bit more, but just the user experience with it, I'm not been too happy with it. It's a little finicky, but again, for $30 lights, like I mentioned before, it's not too bad. The second issue I kind of had is the way it's set up. As you can see, it says Drosbey 30 watt IP66. It's supposed to sit down flush, but I noticed that the cord doesn't help set it flush. You kind of have to flip it upside down and then now it works. I just thought it was a little weird that you had to set it this way because the cord or the plug was in the way where it wouldn't sit flush down. Even trying to get it going as that, you can see that there is a gap because it won't sit flush on the unit, so you do have to flip it over. So that's one other negative thing I don't like about this. So do I recommend this product? Yes and no. I do recommend it because it is cheap. It's $30 and it can add quick background lighting or accent lighting to your videos. Also no. I don't like how it only comes with one remote and how finicky it is, and the issues that I ran into about turning it on and off. Once I turned it off on the remote, it wouldn't come back on and I had to unplug the unit for at least 30 seconds for it to come back on. So that's definitely a big negative for me. Also no is the 4 modes. I didn't really notice the difference between flash, strobe, and fade. Smooth was the only one that I noticed a difference, and it seemed like it just cycled through the colors faster. Another no was as soon as you activated the 4 modes, it was hard to go back to just one solid color. So I definitely have to play around with it more, but so far the user experience has been a little frustrating. If you are interested in these $30 lights, I will provide a link in the description below. Do remember that the link is an affiliated link, but it does help the channel out. Thanks again for watching this video, and if you did like this video, please hit the like button and the subscribe button. Thank you so much, and take care.